Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You're here with Diva. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So today's spirit card reading question is mostly how does your crush feel about you? Okay, so you have a crush, you as a person, viewer, have a crush on someone, okay? And you want to know how that person feels about you. That's how we're going at it. So you have pile 1, which is Golden Universal Tarot. Pile 2, which is Light Visions Tarot. Pile 3, Dancing in the Dark Tarot. You have the two sides, which is this one. So kind of tune into the energy and choose if you want this one. Pile 4 is the Vice Versa Tarot. Right here. Like this. Pile 5 is Night Sun Tarot. Put it this way. And then you have Essential Tarot, which is pile 6. Okay, so you have 6 piles. Choose with your intuition and go directly to your timestamps. I'm doing very well, guys, so don't worry about if I'm okay or not. I'm completely okay. Thank you for asking also, and I hope you guys are okay also. But I'm doing good. Okay, so there's nothing to be worried about. Okay, so thank you for the compassion. Anyways, I felt it. If you're gonna dislike, if you want to donate to my channel, the coffee site is down below. I do give private readings. It's still a video I create and I send it to you guys, so just make sure you want to gamble and you want this. Okay, you need my insight here. Okay, mine, Diva's. You find that I could read something for you and it could be meaningful to you, or it could be insightful to you, or it could confuse you more or not. You will know, but follow your intuition, your gut, your heart if you want it, your logic also sometimes. Okay, if you find what I'm doing on my channel resonating and you want a private reading, it's gambling work, you can read the description box below in the down in my description box, obviously, and see if you want, and then just make sure to email me the time you want me to read. Okay, the question overall, a deck, whichever you feel are drawn to, and if you don't really care about it, just say I don't care about the deck. You can just go at it intuitively. And also important details. Okay, the important details that I need to understand when I'm reading. Okay, because sometimes there's that element that you're afraid I'm gonna judge, but I don't judge people. Okay, I don't, it seems like it, I need to go in a certain flow perhaps, but honestly at the end of the day, any situation, nothing surprised me anyways. We've seen so much and I still have so much to learn. Okay, so just understand those things, and once the video is ready, I email you the fact that the video is ready, then I send you an invoice. Okay, so I don't take payments before it's done. Okay, so that's how I go, and I only accept PayPal. And PayPal doesn't work, then you can go to my coffee site below and pay, let's say, with the donation there. Still brings me to the same place. So there's that. I don't accept any other types of payment except for PayPal's if you're drawn to doing it. And if you want donations, then definitely the coffee site is the donation way. Okay, if it's none of those, energetically just you wishing something good for me, or wishing good health, good fortune, good luck and prosperity and all that kind of stuff, I take the energetic heart wish like that also. I'm receptive to those kind of stuff. Okay, so it's not only currency all the time. Okay, and sometimes donation could be you getting out of your comfort zone for my sake. Okay, like it's like you're fighting, like you're trying to get out of your comfort zone, but you're doing something you're always afraid to do, but do it for my sake. And that in itself, the fact that you're willing to do something for yourself, is like a donation for me. So in that way, it could be compensation for me. Okay, it's that kind. Okay, so it's, as long as you're getting out of your comfort zone, you're doing something that matters to you. Okay, be it it's a dream, be it it's something that you always had a difficulty with, be it it's a realization, just the fact of doing it out there for me, for another person, for your parents. But if you need that little like motivation booster and you want to kind of feel like you can do something, the fact that you're doing something, you're getting out of your comfort zone in itself, it's like a currency energetically that comes to me. Okay, so that kind of like flow going. It's not magic necessarily, it's just the intention and a, you know, the element of the behavior or the action or the like the will element connected to it. Okay, so I kind of go that way. Okay, it could be delusional in some way, as it doesn't need to be. It can go many ways in this path. Okay, so just be yourself, find yourself, create yourself, overcome yourself if you need. I will need to do those things myself too. I do them myself too. So and a lot of peace and prosperity to everyone. Okay, that internal peace. The body is a temple, but what's important is the energy that is inside you. Okay, so it's always try to be happy, always try to, you know, see the bright side if you're always pessimistic, that way. Okay, so those wishes to everyone out there. Anyways, enough talking. So pile 1, whoever chose Golden Universal Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us see how your crush, so whoever you have a crush on right now, okay, or whoever you came here for, okay, overall, or this person that you have a crush on, you kind of have feelings for, you like them, they kind of mentally stimulate you, etc. How they feel about you. Okay, so the vibration I tune into, you have Gaia. So this person tunes into this energy when they very loving energy. I'll read it because this is how they are kind of tuning in, but the energy is overall this way. It's more like ocean waves and that landscape. Like there's a sun and there's like a mermaid, you know, like the mermaid movie, like she's on a rock and she kind of just feels the wave and she's singing. That it's that kind of vibe, but reality wise. Okay, imagine yourself in I don't know, like Bahamas, or I don't know, Jamaica, beautiful beaches in front of you, or an ocean side or riverside. Could be in Vancouver too, I mean British Columbia, California, even Ireland and Iceland. I know some places don't compare to others, but the energy is practically that. It's more like your connection with the universe a bit, but they feel very connected to you. Okay, so it reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our great mother and to the universe that birthed us all. Okay, so it's more beautiful like that. It's overall all inclusive that way. So the ocean, the rocks, the sun, the wind, the feeling you there with another person or alone there, but you feel like this is where it was always supposed to be. So they feel like this is where they are supposed to be when they think of you, and who you mean to them. Okay, so this archetype is their way of connecting with you. So the village is also the ancestry, the place where we grew up. Okay, so how they connect you with is a place where they grew up with, or this is who you are, someone who goes back to where they came from, perhaps very close to your roots. Perhaps you're someone who's very cultural, or you're very in tune with your culture. You have a very strong identity connected to your ancestry, or the roots. I'm hearing the roots. So overall, you have a strong identity, be it you're kind of from Morocco or Algeria or Africa, or you're from a certain Arabic tribal clan. You could belong to a culture. It could be Jewish, it could be Jewish culture, it could be Indian culture, it could be Arabic culture, any culture, but you're very rooted in that culture. Okay, so you do follow customs, you do follow rituals, you do follow tradition. You're that type of woman or man. As per me, this is how I kind of, as per your crush, this is how they see you. Okay, so how they feel about you. How do they feel about you? I feel just right though. It's that kind of feeling. How do I feel about you? So you have the Judgment card in reverse. My challenge is the Fool card. The reason why it's that way is the Seven of Wands. In the initial energy, you have the Page of Cups. In the middle energy, you have the Eight of Cups. And near future, you have the Four of Pentacles. There's a one more and a Knight of Cups. Like, I have a little bit of a defense mechanism. I have a bit of a defense. I feel right, but I have a bit of a defense mechanism connected to the fact of not being wanted. Okay, so I'm very, that's a weakness of mine perhaps. Like how this one feels with the Judgment card internally is that it could go several ways. One is that me as a person, when I have you in front of me, let's say, because I need to go there a bit. With the Judgment card overall, Judgment card has several meanings, okay? Like that awakening moment where you kind of like have that flash back about your life or the memories that we have together, and have that judgment moment. It's like before, like after death, you kind of get judgment moment. That's how it kind of goes here. Or once, at the end of the day, we're all spirits, okay? At the end of the day, we're all gonna die, okay? We all we were birthed in this universe and then we're dying, okay? So overall, the energy here, it's more like I'm perhaps awakening to the fact that you and I are just humans and that this is our destiny. This is how I feel. It's very simple. And perhaps naked, this one is just tuning into the nakedness, which you is just embracing perhaps the Gaia energy when I'm with you. This one, it's gonna be very much more easy for your person, okay? So if you have a crush here, your person needs to just tune in inside and not feel extra defensive, not feel like you're gonna, degrade them. So this one, how they feel is that they have to be aware of this, okay? So perhaps they are aware of this, that you do mean home to them, okay? You mean home, you mean sanctuary, but it's not, well, it could be sanctuary with the Gaia energy. I'm in a good feeling overall when I think of you or when I feel. My feelings are very good. Feeling wise, I feel very good. But what the chaotic element in this person internal is that the judgment, it's more like I'm gonna be judged. I'm gonna be like, it's gonna be a yes or it's gonna be a no with you, that kind. And the reason why it's that way is because I'm a bit defensive, or you are a bit defensive. So be it I'm very I feel vulnerable with you, you might not feel comfortable, you might not like the fact that I'm vulnerable like that. And for some part it's more you are vulnerable with me, but overall I'm not comfortable with that vulnerability. And my challenge with the Fool card is just to have faith that I'm not gonna be abandoned, not to have have the faith that, this rejection is not, not take the rejection personally, perhaps. This one. Okay, whoever's here, your crush believes that you reject them. You don't want them. Overall, it's that vibe here. You don't want me. You don't want me. Or we haven't communicated perhaps properly, but there is a bit of a wake up to the fact that your person has I don't like to be rejected. I don't like to be abandoned, okay? And who you are is someone who's very cultural, very rooted, and you secure as per them, okay? So you're a very secure person with certain conservative tradition, and if it's not conservative, it's more like you're a villager or you're a person from the village. You're more free-spirited perhaps, and perhaps I'm from the city. Could be that way. It could be I am from the city and you're from the village, and or you have that vibe. It's more like you're more nature loving. I might not necessarily be that way, or I could, okay? Because I'm trying to create some kind of boundary, because there are certain boundaries set here, okay? We're really going internal because I have a major arcana in the middle. The main two cards, the Judgment card is the how I feel about you, okay? And my challenge is the Fool. So I feel like perhaps I awaken to the fact that it's simply human to love, perhaps that way. Or it's a simple human thing. You like me, or I like you, or you're just a simple human at the end of the day. There's no real element of I know you like me or not. And the reason why it's that way with the Seven of Wands energy, it's either you or I, okay? So there's a masculine energy, or there's a male here that's very if you look at the armor, whenever you wear an armor, it means that you have a shield, right? You're a bit defensive, or this man is ready to kind of defend himself against several wands. But we don't know if the wands are people that are holding the wands, or it's just me practicing to how kind of defend myself here in this situation. It's that kind of vibration. So how they feel overall is that perhaps they want to fight for themselves here. They don't want to be I'm sorry, they don't want to be rejected overall. They do fancy you, okay? I do like you, or I'm interested, or I'm curious about getting to know you better, okay? But you need to give me time though, this one. With the Eight of Pentacles connected to the Judgment card, it's more like when you, okay, this one, your person might do this a lot when you're in front of them, okay, male or female, whichever orientation. But I internally, I wanna come and like act natural, and or act natural with you, okay? So you, based on how well you know how to play the poker face, or how well you can be charming, or how well you can charm them or seduce them. But this person is a bit more conscious, let's say. They feel very good, okay? When I think of you, or the emotion, the feeling I connect with you is that you kind of make me feel at home, okay? But I might not feel comfortable with that homeness. It's more like I need to kind of adjust to the fact that we're just human, and this extra emotion, or this extra feeling of rising inside of me rising inside of me is it's human natured, okay? So this one, your person perhaps is too excited when you're there. So how they feel is, I'm excited, I'm awakening, or I feel very alive, okay? It's very alive internally, okay? The Judgment moment is definitely like that rising, that trumpet, that, I don't know, like saxophone kind of thing. It's a trumpet here, but kind of like sometimes connected in the form of a flute, or anything that you need to use your breath to kind of, and the hands, of course, to play the instrument. With the Eight of Pentacles, basically internally, okay, when you're in a room, let's say, I feel very nice, I feel very happy that you're there, okay? That's how they feel overall. But sometimes they don't know how to act on it, okay? So if you're kind of like coming and approaching and saying hi to me, internally I want to be friendly with you. Or if I enter a room and you're there, I want to come and say hi to you, but I don't necessarily do so because I prefer to go and pretend like I'm working. So if you're gonna bother me, you come bother me kind of stuff. And I still act like I'm busy with work, and work is important to me, but internally I feel like I was happy, that kind, okay? So it's overall a person that, you know, that kind of scenes where it's like, I might have a crush on you also. I do. Okay, I like you. I don't want to say I have a crush. Okay, this one, your crush feels this way. Let's say I'm in a room, and it's like a community center. I'm really going there. It's a community center, let's say, and I'm preparing something for the kids, or I'm preparing something for the workshop, okay? And I see you enter the room. I'm kind of like acting like I'm busy, and like, I know you're there. I want, like, I see other females or other males say hi to you, and you're smiling at them. You might kind of look at me and you smile at me, but I'm kind of like the type that will kind of like pretend like I didn't see it a bit, and pretend like I'm working. But it's like, and once you come and say hi to me, I say hi to you, but then again, I'm kind of like pretending I'm serious. But deep down under, I was so happy that you did that, okay? It's that kind of vibe, okay? So this is how your person feels. They're not like 100% comfortable with the fact of feeling the excitement inside, okay? They don't know how to kind of accept it that way. The palpitation, the heart beating inside, the fact that it's like I feel myself rising there. But why I feel that way is because overall, sometimes it's like, I have a defense mechanism, okay? I've been hurt in the past, perhaps, or, abused, or I feel like perhaps there's a little bit of wordy elements, as if like someone like you would like me kind of thing. And even if you're liking me, the person is approaching it in the form of it's just simple like acquaintance stuff, okay? It's that kind, okay? So if you were smiling to other girls and other guys, the fact that you're coming to me, I feel like you're just doing it like the other people, like you're doing it to other people. Okay, there's nothing special about me, that kind. It's cute energy. It's very virginal. It's very innocent. And kind of like I kind of leave you before you leave me kind of situation. This one. This is how your crush feels. So can make more intense advances sometimes. But back away a bit when they're a bit like if they're too arrogant, switch the energy to something left, like something to laugh on, okay? It's not about them laughing. You can laugh on yourself if you want, and help them kind of like there's a little tension, okay? Your person has a blockage connected to tension elements. Break the ice with them. Help them, be there to help them out perhaps, and talk with them, keep the eye contact steady still, okay? Like don't shy away from the eye contact, okay? Like make it visible to them that you do like them. This one, I do like you, but I need time to get over my loner, isolated, I want to be left alone kind of thing. Give them time so that they can kind of get out of their comfort zone with you. Because what this does, because I used to do this a lot in the past, okay? It's more like I want to treat everyone equally, but then again, I was always the shy type and the isolating type. I know everyone's there, okay? It's just that I don't socialize that much. And perhaps the person might be very similar to me in some way. And or you don't know each other. You kind of don't know. Yeah, you don't know. You don't talk to each other. It's a community environment, perhaps. Like, don't hesitate to go say hi to them and like smile to their face and like act like you want them to say hi to you. It's important to you to get the hi, so that I can wake up to the fact that you want me to say hi to you. So you just need to kind of do this several times, okay? Like at least 5 times, and you don't need that much, okay? It's just that come to me and be in my bubble. Don't get offended that much about the fact that I'm not kind of like giving you attention, because I'm not comfortable giving attention, okay? That's the thing with this one. This one, it's more like every time I give someone some kind of attention, it's misunderstood. Or I was, not the word bullied, but teased a lot in a very negative way, and I take it wrongly. So I kind of don't say hi to people because I don't want people to think that I have crushes on them. So perhaps this one, it's more like it's a crush of yours, but the crush has been teased a lot. So they rather not know, nobody knows who they have a crush on, who they like, who they don't like. So they just treat everyone equally, that kind, that way. So it's perhaps it's teased. I was teased a lot. So if you want me to say hi to you, if you want me to kind of, feel more comfortable with you, just remember that, I've like loving someone or having a crush on someone was not properly looked by my colleagues, that kind. Your person has a certain psychology. So just understand that if I was teased at a young kid, okay, and whoever I had a crush on didn't like me back, I don't want to be hurt like that again. So I rather not show interest at all. But If you like me, I'm telling you, go and impose yourself a bit, but in a more positive manner. Make them laugh a bit, smile at them. Make sure to make them understand that I'm not laughing on you, okay? I'm not laughing on you. I'm happy to see you. It's that word that I need to hear from you. I'm happy to see you. How are you? That kind. You know, and if you really truly like them, you can touch them sometimes. Touch them if they allow you to touch them, okay? But touching is a very strong way to make them feel the warmth, okay? And when you're touching them, have a genuinity, okay? Don't touch them just to objectify them. I know you will not do it because it's a crush of yours, but overall, smile at them, okay? Don't be ashamed of it. If they give you a frown, it's normal, okay? I used to give a frown to many people who smile at me because I didn't want them to like me. But I didn't want to like them because I was afraid of being teased afterwards, or I was afraid of being laughed at. So this one, it's more like just make sure to kind of say the key elements. I'm not gonna laugh. I'm not laughing at you. They'll kind of frown at the fact that you're smiling at them because it's a trigger element. Okay, it's not a muscle memory, but in my memory, the way the things that I did, which were genuine, you know, but people kind of joked at, which is very prominent in high school these days. So that way. So if you like them, smile at them, look at them, say that I'm happy to see you genuinely, okay? Kiss them, touch them, kiss them on the cheek, okay? Like if you say hi sometimes, like say I want a hug, you know, and just open your arms like that so that they can kind of like look at the fact that you are not gonna hurt them, okay? You want them to like you back. It's that kind. You just need to give them time, but like be consistent in the way that you're approaching them, okay? It's the key element with your crush, this one. They feel very good with you. They feel at home. It's just that you have to like allow them to break the ice with you, okay? Like touch them, but don't touch the dirty parts, okay? Like just touch their hands, or give them a handshake, or give them a high five sometimes, or it's like, I don't know, touch their back, like touch their shoulders a bit, like little teeny tiny, not all the time, okay? If they're annoyed at it, like stop at it. But like hugging could be a good way, like greeting each other overall, or asking them to kind of say hi to you because that's important to you, okay? You want them to give you the hi, and you have to kind of tell them that it's important for you to say hi to me. I want you to say hi to me, okay? And then from then on, it's like once the hi kind of starts, it's like give them a you know, like high five, or like, I don't know, like this, you know, like you're gonna see they're gonna have a smile on the face, a bit like shy little smirk on the face, you know. It's like getting out of the comfort zone for them. And then you can kind of like hug them sometimes, and they'll kind of like be frozen there because it's like too much love that I've received. But you know, they're learning to kind of like you back. So this one, it's not that I don't like you. This one is I'm excited inside, but I don't want to kind of be hurt here. That is how your crush feels about you, okay? So remember, twinkle in the eye, smiling and saying, I'm not laughing on you. I'm smiling. I'm happy to see you. That's the thing. I'm happy to see you. Say it. And touch them. I don't know, like somehow touch them, tease them that way so that I can warm up to you a bit. But you have to make sure that it's like whatever you're doing with me, I'm not gonna see it on other people. That's the thing. It's more like if you're doing like the hi, the handshake, and all that kind of hugging, kissing thing, and you're doing it with me, it's more like I feel special a bit, but then again, I feel like I'm like the other people. So then again, I might go with the flow, but then again, it's not gonna be clear to me that I'm important to you here. This one, whoever your crush is, you need to make them feel. I'll make them understand that they are special to you. But I'm not saying change the way you are, okay? No. Just kind of like wake up to little things to kind of, how can you make them understand that they're the girl or the guy that you like? Okay, that's it. I went really a lot with that one. But there was something I needed to genuinely release here, okay? So you have that. Pile 2, whoever chose Light Visions Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So whoever chose Light Visions Tarot, how does your crush feel about you, okay? You have a crush on this person and you want to know how this crush feels about you. Okay. So the vibe around the feeling I have when I kind of think of you, you have discernment, divine masculine. This is internal me, okay? So how I feel when I kind of like think, like feel about you, how I feel about you. I approach you in a more inner balance and attachment, compassion and wisdom type of energy, okay? And I feel strong and focused and active, okay? Okay, overall, your person feels wise and focused and active and strong, okay? Connected. Okay, so the type of energy I'm in is that I'm internal, okay? I'm more internal. This is only internal energy, but it's not afraid to come out on a physical level. And how I see you. Comic. This one, your crush sees you as someone who's trying to cover up something internal, okay? Like, I'm internal, okay? But I'm trying to see inside you, okay? So how your crush feels about you, okay? Like, you have the comic, it's not a good energy I tune into, okay? Like, it's not a good, but it's, when I say good, because if I were reading for you, okay, you'll get triggered a bit. I don't like people say this to me myself, so I don't want to say it, but I'll just be honest here. How I feel towards you. You have the 5 of Pentacles energy. I channeled several, like 2 energies I'm not really sure about. I'm not really sure about the second one, but there's two different ones. So you have the Five of Pentacles. This is more like I feel rejected. I feel not wanted, or it could be I don't want you and I want to reject you. But then again, I have the Orchid and the Death card that came with it. So two major arcanas with the Five of Pentacles. So I cannot really go with the Five of Pentacles as the main energy, okay? I have two major arcanas. My challenge here connected to you. Okay, I'm gonna be like, the energy I'm tuning in is that I think that you're not serious. You might have a crush on me, but I think you're not serious type of man or female. It's more like you seek for distractions. I'm more serious. I feel whoever your crush is might be the more serious type here. But I'm looking at you as if, like, internally I feel you're not serious. I don't know if you want to hear this, but I feel like you don't seem the serious type of guy or girl, perhaps, as per your crush's discernment. Because either I know my feelings in like strongly connected to you, but I'm not sure about yours that way. Okay, so you have the Four of Swords energy in reverse, and it could be a whole other type of reading also. Okay, so it could be several ways. I don't know, you just need to kind of find the answer in there. And you have the Seven of Challenge. My challenge is the Seven of it's either the doubts I feel internally, because perhaps on I'm kind of like approaching you in a more intuitive manner. This one, intuition wise, you have the Hierophant. In the initial energy, you have the Eight of Wands with the Five of Chalices. Oh my god. And the Six of in the middle section, you have the Fool card, and in the near future, you have the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Seven. Okay, like yeah, the Sun. Whoever your crush is wants to, like, this one, I'm very serious internally. Okay, I'm very discerning. I'm more intellectual but internal, and I know what I want kind of person. Now, this is the energy I tune in, okay, when I'm kind of like connecting with you. So I'm more serious and I'm more focused and I'm more active internally, okay? And how I see you is that you're the comic. The type of person you are is, I don't trust you that much. Why I don't trust you is because I'm more conservative. I'm more internally, I'm conservative. Internally, I'm very grounded, and like, I don't like wishy-washy energy that much. Okay? And the Five of Pentacles, the Orchid, and the Dead. How I feel about you is that like, there is something calling me connected to you. Okay? That's why I'm discerning like this. With the Death card, it's more like I'm kind of, I do find you beautiful or handsome. Okay, it's not that I don't see you as handsome, sexy, appealing, and all that kind of stuff. It's just that I don't trust your superficial ways. This one, you might have a certain I don't want to say this, but it's like, how can I explain it? It's more like the person wants to see the serious side of you underneath, but you're kind of covering that up with a more like everything seems perfect and everything is like this and everything's like that, and like living on life as if it's a show or it's like you're the center of attention, but then again, you're not happy underneath, that kind, okay? So it's more like if you're a guy or if you're a girl, how I'm kind of seeing you to be is more like you're just coming and you're smiling and you want my attention in this moment. You want someone to love you. You want someone to hug you. You want to show up to other females or other males that you are speaking with me, or you are talking with me, or you're best friends with me, or something of the sort. But then again, it doesn't mean anything to you internally. It's just for the show of it. That kind, okay? It's just like for show's sake. That kind. You're more superficial as per me, okay? Whoever your crush is here. Your crush thinks that you're being superficial overall. And they don't trust you like that because of your superficial ways. I don't know how I can say it. Perhaps you put too much makeup. As per them, you put too much makeup. You go to the gym all the time, but you brag about the fact that females or guys look at your body. That kind. Or there's nothing wrong with it. But, like, sometimes you wear, like, expensive stuff, but then again, it's like you're focused more on the fact that you're wearing the expensive stuff. It's not even looking good on you, that kind. Or simply it's just, it could be material like that, as it could be like seeking attention, joking around, all the girls around you, all the guys around you, all the time, and like a bit like wishy-washy. It's more like I don't trust you that much, okay? I feel like you're a come and go type of guy or girl. You're always seeking for people to love you, kiss you, sleep with you, have sex with you, give you attention, buy you gifts all the time, bring you up to dates and all that kind of stuff, but it's just for the sake of like taking the picture and showing it off on Instagram, Facebook, showing to the whole world that you're loved and that you are with someone and that you're happy about it. Or if you're not going out with anyone, it's just that you're showing off that you kind of have Starbucks coffee and I'm sorry. You're sexy and everything. It's more that vibe. It's that kind. Nobody wants to hear this, but I'm kind of like going there. I'm sorry. Okay, but your person wants to trust you though. They don't trust you, but they want to trust you. That's how the kind of reading's going. This one, if you were to be more, I don't want to say calmer, because that's the word that came to my mind. Because if this is your energy all the time, how are you going to be different than who you really are, perhaps? This one, it's more intellectual. It's more a type of person that's more silent. They don't text all the time, okay? Takes forever for them to text back. Or if they're social like that, they do text back, but very short term, sorry, like answers. Yes, no, I can't do this right now, kind of thing. Please don't bother me. It's very like that kind of vibe a bit. All around how they feel is that perhaps they don't want to have anything to do with you, perhaps because they don't trust you. So if I were to be in a relationship with you, you're gonna be wishy-washy with me, and I'm gonna feel like I'm not taken seriously, so why should I take you seriously? That kind. So it's more like they cut the root up from the start, okay? So this one could be like you kind of took my genuinity or my authenticity or my seriousness for granted. This one. If you want to see serious suitor, this is a crush of yours. They're very serious. It could be boring for you to that point. Okay? So, or it's more like I left you. Okay. For somebody, I don't trust you. Okay, even if I liked you, even if I kind of like was seduced by your seductive ways, and you are beautiful. The moments that were more natural, the person had glimpses of you in that way. Okay, so I saw the beauty inside of you where other people didn't, perhaps because I seeked for that internal beauty element, male or female, okay? And yeah, the smiling perhaps could melt my heart and all that kind of stuff, but then again, like, internally I was always saying I just want to kind of like not give you a try, because it's like you're not serious. As per me, you're not serious. I will just be an option with 7 of chalices. The challenge here is to be with you, or kind of like allow the love to happen, perhaps, or the interaction to happen, perhaps. But then again, like, my challenge to face afterwards is that element of facing the truth that I could get hurt here because I'm serious and you're not. You might just have fancy me, like you might just be fancying me, or like you believe that you have a crush on me right now, but then again, it's not gonna last long. I seek for long-term relationships, this one. I myself am a very traditional person internally. Okay, so I like serious people. People are not comics, the jokester, the center of attention all the time. It could be that you're not it. It could be that you're a very popular girl or popular guy, and this person doesn't trust people that are popular. That kind could be that way. Like, you're popular with the females or you're popular with the guys. I don't like people flocking around the person I like. Because if I'm more serious type and you're the more attention-seeking type, I'm going to always get frustrated, or I'm going to feel like I love you more than you love me, because you love attention on you and I don't like that on you. It's that kind of dynamic. I could be guys, I could be a girl, any orientation will do. Just understand, let's say, like, I'm dating a very sexy hot guy, okay? I'm dating a very sexy hot guy, okay? And I'm a very serious person, okay? I can fend for myself, I'm independent, and you're the very sexy hot guy who's very attention seeking, or if you're not doing anything but you're kind of like always attracting attention because you're hot and girls just can't get enough of you, let's say, and I'm gonna sit there and check you out and see that other females are always around you, smiling, laughing, making me jealous, pissing me off, or that kind of stuff. It's very internal activity, this one. This one, it could be a guy here, and it could be a very sexy girl. Or I could be, you are sexy. It's not that you're not sexy, okay? Because I'm channeling a very attractive person on a physical level, or I see you as a very, like, attractive, seductive, fun-loving, center of attention, the crazy person in the group kind of thing, and everything seems to be all colors, but internally you don't feel happy because you feel like something's missing there. So there's always that element of you feel the void inside. That kind. This one, it's more, I'm kind of like looking in the future. This person that you have a crush on does see the glimpses that is you inside, okay? And they find that very attractive. But deep down underneath, they always tell themselves, I should just let you go. Like, what point is it for me to just fall in love with someone like you when I know that I'm going to be a joke at the end of the day? Or I'm going to take you seriously, but you will not be able to take me seriously. And anyways, even if you're taking me seriously, the fact that you are a center of attention is bothersome to me that way. Okay? I should not doubt you that way. This one is, I should not doubt you. And with the Fool card in the present moment, for some part, your person's just there and observing and just doing their stuff, okay? So it's definitely very funny because I went to Cuba 1 month ago, okay? Kaya Coco. It was a very pleasurable time, and there were these sea birds there. And I really had the opportunity to observe them because they're very interesting, like, birds, okay? They keep coming and they keep plunging in the sea to kind of catch the fishes. And once they kind of like do it, they're very content. So this one, how I'm feeling is I'm just giving you a try, okay? I'm kind of giving you a try, this one. This one's like, I'm kind of like saying it's okay. I'm just gonna be the joke if you're dating me that way. Or be the joke if you're serious about me. It's triggering for some of you, but it's like the person is serious and they're discerning. They don't trust you 100%, but they're giving you a try. That kind. Or they would give you a try if you want. Okay? But they're more serious. There is differences here. Okay? Like, I see differences between you and me. Okay? And with the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles, it's more like I'm just gonna chill there and see what's gonna happen. Be it you come and ask me out on a date, be it you still flirt with me, seduce me, but there's no real element of, you know, asking me out on a date. Because this one, you might kind of talk with them and you might kind of like have their phone numbers. You might not have any of those things and you just are crushing over them. And they just kind of feel like they're not your type or you're not their type. That kind. But if you want, they'll give you a try. Okay, so it's just that kind of vibe, okay? And they're just gonna kind of be patient until you move on yourself that way. Until I see you flirt with another guy, or I see you sitting on the lap of another girl or another guy, kissing another girl or guy, or see the picture of another guy with you, or another girl with you on Instagram. That kind. So that way, I'm more serious and I'll give you a try. I'll be patient. If the door opens and you offer me an opportunity, I'll take it. And if you don't, then I'll just have to move on, want it or not. That's the kind of main situation. I'm at a distance anyways. I either want to be at a distance from you because I need to reflect over the fact that it's like, do I want to transform this relationship? Is transformation here, be it with you or without you and me moving on, that kind. Okay, so that's it, pile 2. Hope it resonated. I hope I gave you guys some kind of insight. And pile 3, dancing in the dark. So pile 3, dancing in the dark. Let's see how your crush feels about you. Okay, how do I feel about you? What's the energy I tune in? So you have allowance. I allow you. I allow myself certain stuff. Okay. So I have allowance, and how do I see you? Okay, what type of person I see you? The orphan. Oh my god. I'm triggered here. I'm sorry, guys. It's just so triggering to me. This one. How your crush feels is that I don't know how to say that. Oh my god, I don't like it, but I'm with you because I pity you, that kind. I don't know how the Celtic spread is gonna go. I hope it's gonna get better because I don't want to continue this reading. If it is that way. Breaks my heart to do this reading. I don't know. I freaked out a bit. Okay, I'm a bit overly dramatic. That's the problem here, perhaps. But orphan. I see you as an orphan. Someone who doesn't have love. Someone who's poor and begging for my attention. You're nobody. You don't have much to offer me. You have nothing to offer me. I don't know. But I'm allowing you to like me, perhaps. That's the thing here. Perhaps I just need to overcome this difficult stage, okay? It could be that it's just on a surface level, okay? I know nothing about you, perhaps. I'm just judging you based on your background, social status, perhaps. So you have Page of Swords and the Two of Wands energy. My challenge here is the Ace of Wands. The reason why it's that way, it's the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. And then it shows you have the Five of Swords. with the Strength card. You have the Six of Swords. And then in the near future, you have the Temperance card and the Queen of Cups. Okay, there is love here, but your person is more practical than compassionate. Okay, it's very like ugly. But I need to it's not ugly, it's not. Okay, it's just that I got triggered there. Like, I'm gonna allow whatever you want. If you like me, I see that you're working hard because you like me. Okay, I might have expectations. I do have a lot of expectations, or the environment I'm from has a lot of expectations. Okay, the environment I'm from has big expectations. So my mom, my dad, my family, whichever way it is, has big expectations in general. Okay, and you might be an orphan, you might not have any family members, or it could not mean that. It's just the orphan, it's more like you have nothing to offer me overall. Who you are as a person is that you have nothing to offer. Like, you don't have money to buy me gifts, perhaps. You don't have, I don't know, like foundations. You don't have a car. You don't have a business. You don't have money in the bank. Any of those things, okay? But how I'm feeling is that I'm allowing you. I'm allowing myself to be with you, perhaps. But the way I'm feeling with the Knight of Swords and the Two of Wands is that I'm keeping you at a distance overall. I'm keeping you at a distance overall. With the Two of Wands, it's more like I made the decision that I'm gonna keep the distance. I made the decision that I'm gonna keep the distance. Okay, the thing here is that you have nothing to offer this guy or this girl. Okay, they like you, they might like you, but I don't feel there's happy ending here. Okay, I don't think so. And even if you do end up with them, you need to give them time to kind of value you like that. That way, okay? Like, the environment this person grew up in is that people need to be tools, okay? They need to be tools so that we can rise up in any kind of situation. Now, you could have the position of a person that, like, is, like, has power, let's say, but then again, what do you have to offer us? It's like a I'm channeling nobility environment I'm channeling. It's that kind of energy. Okay, so it's more like I'm the kid, or I'm the girl, or the son of a, you know, like a average family, or I could be from a very wealthy family, and wealthy families need that alliance concept. Like if we have a business, you need to have your parents need to have a business too. But if you're an orphan, you have no parent, then you're an orphan. You have nothing that comes with you, right? Except your connections that come with you. That kind. This is more practical thinker. This is more expectations. I might get married to you because I do fancy you, perhaps because I'm allowing you certain stuff. But then again, I'm very aware that you will not be able to satisfy our expectations as a family member. If we're all politicians or businessmen, businesswomen, or like the family that is, you know, wealthy and all that kind of drama connected to wealth and, you know, gaining favors in the family, working and inheriting and stuff like that. Okay, so it could be that I have a very snobbish mom, snobbish dad, or we are from rich families and all that kind of stuff, or at least my mom wants me to get married to someone rich. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm rich that much, okay, but they want me to kind of like you know, get higher in social standing, perhaps, in social circles that way. If you and I were the same, let's say, but my mom and my dad, or I myself, want to go up there. Okay, so when I kind of look at you up there in the climb the social ladder, that way. Okay, so this one, it's more like you are useless to me like that, but I allow myself to like you. Why so? Is because I admire this very hardworking side of you, and the fact that you always try your best till the end. Okay, so that you kind of like work hard with diligence and all that kind of stuff. Okay, in the initial energy, how I felt about you with the 5 of swords and the strength card on physical level, it's more like internally I was always ego tripping, comparing myself, feeling superior to you. I was feeling superior to you. Even though on a physical level I showed that I was a strong man or strong woman, I didn't go in my ego that much, but underneath the surface I definitely did compare you with other people. I compared you internally with other females or other males, saying that I could definitely have a better catch than you. Completely normal. And the 6 of Swords energy, right now it's more like I'm kind of like letting you go, letting the idea of you go, and just forget about you overall. And in the near future, with the Temperance card and the Queen of, what does this mean? And in the near future, basically, I will develop feelings for you, which I already had from the start, but I didn't embody those things. I'm not a really emotional man or an emotional woman, okay? I know my feelings underneath, but I look at what I can gain from you. I look at expectations being met here. You need to impress me, or you need to be impressive. That kind. But you're an orphan, you have nothing to offer. That way. But in the near future, it's gonna be like a missed opportunity altogether, and I will want to give you an opportunity to date me, perhaps, or I will want to do these things with you, but then again, I left you. That kind. Or I kept my distance, this one. I made a decision to stay away from you, but in the near future I want to see you again. It's that kind of person. you can't offer them anything, okay? Because that's what they believe, and it's better to just let them believe that way and not come to you afterwards because you're someone important now. You are not when you like them. That kind. Anyways, this one, I'm sorry guys, but I mean, you don't need to end up with a person like this, okay? A person that doesn't know your value. You don't need to end up with someone like that. Anyways, that's the type of part. This is how your crush feels about you. I have other catches, okay? Other men or other women that are more impressive than you are in front of me. I might come back, or I might kind of think of you from time to time. I will miss you from time to time. And I will kind of like tell myself how stupid I was that I didn't see the word inside of you when you were in front of me at that time. But then I'll just kind of have those emotions, but I will not do anything anyways. Because I made the decision, or I made the promise that I'm going to stay away from you with this one. Let them stay away. It's better. You wake up to other suitors that might see the value. See what you can give them. Okay? So this is how your person feels about you. How your crush feels about you. Okay, so that's it. Now pile 4, whoever chose vice versa tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us see how your crush feels about you. My feelings are transitioning. Good or bad way for you. Okay. So how do I see you? Gnosis. What about you? Forest and the Gnosis are not really telling me much, I must say, or I'm not feeling the vibe here. With the Gnosis, the first thing I just kind of like heard here is more like you're just a pattern in my life. Like a guy or a girl I perhaps liked and I'm just over it. That kind. It's like a chapter of my life. New chapter, new book, new people overall. And it could be this is what you mean to me, okay? Or this is the type of man or woman you are. More like what's next kind of person. Could be And Thank You Next, kind of Ariana Grande song I channeled for some of you. The first one, it's more like you're just you as a person for your crush who's here. It's more like you're just a chapter in their life. Dramatic, romantic, sexual chapter of their life. A new sexual encounter, that kind. And with the forest, it's more like what type of person you are. You're undiscovered territory for me. But I'm going on the trip, perhaps. Or you're the type that likes to go hiking. You're the type that likes to go camping. You're the type that, like, is comfortable with the dark. Can walk in the dark. You're not afraid of it. That kind. You like trips. Traveling is important to you. Those kind of stuff. How does your crush feel about you? So what's the main situation here is that I'm interested in someone else. Or even if I'm not interested in someone else, could be I don't have anyone. This one. I'm just giving you my back, this one. I don't have anything to do with you, perhaps. My challenge here is to communicate, perhaps, to get the closure properly. Or to kind of give you the closure if you need. The reason why it's that way is because with the 5 of Cups, it's more like till when was I gonna wait? Till when was I gonna wait, or till when was the things gonna get better? Anyways, it's like one of us needs to walk. Anyways. The other one is not responding, or the other one is not interested, why should I, or if I'm not interested, let me be interested in someone else that way. And it's more like it's a missed opportunity, okay? But I made it a missed opportunity, or I was holding on to you, but it's a missed opportunity. Till when am I gonna wait? Anyways, till I die alone. So you have the moon card here with the new moon eclipse there. In the middle section you have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and then in the near future you have the Hierophant. So this one walked away, okay? Like how your crush feels about you, it's either you miscommunicated, okay, or I really was not interested in you any longer. I'm not interested in you. I just kind of like, I'm not overall. I'm not interested in you, and I want to kind of look at other people. I want to give myself a new beginning and be happy, loving myself, that kind. That's fun. How does your crush feel about you? Forget about your crush. Walked away. Thank you, next. That kind. Okay. Like, I'm done with the reading, this one. This one's, like, so up to my face. Like, the main card is not even looking your way. So, I'm not wishing to look your way. I don't want to be interested in you if I was interested in you. I don't want to love you if I loved you. I don't want to like you if I liked you. And if there's nothing like that at all, we didn't have that type of history, or there's no friendship element, I'm not interested emotionally. Okay, why so? With the Five of Cups, perhaps you've been giving friends more attention than me, something of the sort, or we didn't bridge the gap, we didn't communicate. It could be that several things. Okay, and the challenge here is to kind of get the proper closure, perhaps give you proper closure, or you know, give myself a proper closure, whichever way it is, be it I liked you also or I didn't. Okay, could be you need the closure, I'm just like not seeing it, but I don't really care about it. That's the thing. With the Moon card, how they felt towards you in the initial, it's more like more deceptive, could be, or more seductive, or it's more like horny energy, could be. Because the Moon card here, like this, on a new moon, it's that darkness that, you know, full moon and new moon are very similar for me, even though one is at its peak, the other one is not. But the female's body on a new moon is very I don't know, I haven't proven this myself, but sensuous, horny, that's the word I'm hearing. I was horny in the beginning. It was just me seducing, playing with you, feeling sexy, and all that kind of stuff that comes with internal elements. Like when the moon is at a specific energy, female's body are very linked with those. So if this is a female, just know that new moon, eclipse times, or in the past, they were horny, so they seeked for you, or they needed you, something of the sort. Okay, and if it's really not like that, it's not physical, it's not palpable like that, nothing happened between you, you and me, let's say, it's more like I wish to seduce you like that because I was in a seductive mode. Okay, I could be a guy here too. Okay, and but nothing was serious, and you know, it's more, everything is dark, so darkness, so nothing was clear. Perhaps there's no element of clarity. I'm manipulating the clarity element here. Okay, and with the Knight of Pentacles energy internally, it's more like I'm kind of investing in somebody else, and if there is someone, of course. Okay, if there's no one, it's just that I'm kind of like taking it slow and steady and going on my own pathway and on my own trip. And with the Hierophant, perhaps I might get married to someone else, as I might kind of stay single until I kind of find someone who's serious about marriage and partnership. Not like you, perhaps. Or like you, but someone I like, this one. Or someone who doesn't make me wait that way. Or someone who I can discover, is more available for me to discover that way. Okay, so there's many ways you can go at it. I'm sorry, guys. This is like the second pile that's very like negative. Not negative, it's just that it's like I don't want to have anything with you because of XYZ reasons. Okay, so that was it. Now pile 5, whoever chose Night Sun Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So pile 5, how does your crush feel about you? I'm channeling a tarot reader I like. So cute. Like, that's the energy I'm getting. So how does your crush feel about you? Heartbroken. Hurt? That they've hurt you, perhaps? Or you have hurt them that way. We'll see. I just kind of like shuffled it. So what are you for me? So you have the eternal child. And the energy I tune in when soul time. Wow. If you look at these, the circle in the middle, very similar energies a bit. Well, like soul time, okay? Like I go in my spirit, perhaps internal, inside. It's spirit wise, okay? It's allows the possibility of a new reality to emerge, one that embraces the concept that while the corporeal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. Well, let's see. How do I feel about you? So you have the Queen of Cups energy. And I had the King of Cups before I started even shuffling and captured my attention. We'll see. So my challenge is the Tower moment. The reason why is that way. It's the Eight of Wands. In the initial, you have the Six of Swords. In the middle section, you have the Page of Pentacles. And in the near future, you have the Two of Cups. First time I had a good reading, this one. It's not first time, but it's a good reading, this one. This one, it's very nice. How do I feel about you? I'm pregnant with you, perhaps. I'm pregnant with your child, perhaps. It doesn't need to be, okay? Like, this is a crush of yours, or it could be like a suitor that you don't see, but they're kind of deceiving you for now, but they're single, and you don't know about it, okay? So your crush who is single now, okay, is pregnant with certain ideas, okay? They're pregnant with their emotions, so it could be a male as it could be a female, okay? It could be that I have immense emotions connected to you overall, and why I feel that way is because I'm getting over the darkness, perhaps. It's like I'm waking up to the fact that I am passionate about you that way. And my challenge with the tarot card, I don't know what to do with the tarot card. I'll give it some time still. But in the initial energy, it's more like with the Six of Swords. I wanted to kind of go on my own trip connected to my emotions. In the present moment, emotionally, with the Page of Pentacles, I'm excited to tell you the news. There's like a good news I want to say, okay? And then in the near future with the Two of Cups, I'm gonna confess to you that I want to be with you. So be it you kind of confessed to me a long time ago, and you're giving me the time and space to kind of be ready to be in a relationship. I am gonna be ready for a relationship in the near future. So it's more a person that's like they woke up to the fact that they like you, and they wanna be with you. And how they're feeling that is that on a soul level, I feel that way. Okay, and how I see is that you're a person that embraces your own insecurities and your inner child, and you're a very lovable person. Okay, it's that kind. Sometimes you have insecurities, right? Because you might have certain naive tendencies also, but overall I like you that way. I see you as the mother or the father of my children, or I want us to give ourselves a new beginning with children and family kind of thing. Okay, but with the Tower card, my challenge is the hit rock bottom, perhaps, or kind of, if I did hurt you, let's say this one, I did say cruel stuff, I need to be put to my place back so that I can kind of gain favors with you that way. But with the Tower card, the challenge here with the Queen of Cups energy, the Tower has several meanings for me. Okay, it's more like the burning of a kingdom. Okay, the new beginning, let's say, or like hitting rock bottom, losing everything that you've had, fame, fortune. It's like that it's like I always channel the Wheel of Fortune turning around, and it's more like a karma element. It's more like facing my own karma here. Okay, so if I did something, I just need to face my own karma connected to you that way. Okay, but we're gonna end up together, this one, because I'm quite interested in you, and I'm sure about it on a soul level. That is okay. So congratulations, guys. There might be a baby on the way also afterwards, and this could be a girl also. Okay, so how does your crush feel? For some of you, she is pregnant, if this is a woman. And the good news is that I'm pregnant. I want to tell you that. Congrats. That's it. Pile 6, whoever chose Essential Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us see how your crush feels about you, okay? So how does your crush see you? Let's see. What type of man or female? So you have the Mystic. So your crush sees you as a person that's like a mystic, like someone enchanting and, you know, in the art of mysticism, and, you know, could be an artist, you could be into poetry, you could be into many stuff overall, and you have that kind of like internal knowing overall. Mystic or psychic, that's also what I heard, but mystic is not psychicness that much. Okay, mysticism is more like seeing everything the way they are overall. Clarity, seeing the things the way they are with certain clarity. Psychicness is more like entering into the psychology of human mind. But then again, It's all psychology work overall. It's the psyche, you know? So how do they, kind of what energy do they tune into? Belief. I believe you. So you have a crush on someone that believes you. So how do they feel about you? You have the Queen of Swords. That you're someone very truthful and honest, and you don't bullshit that much. You don't take bullshit either. Same old patterns always. And with the Eight of Wands energy, with Knight of Cups, and Queen of Cups. The reason why it's that way, it's the Strength card. And then it show you have the Knight of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles. In the middle section, you have the Five of Swords with the Five of Wands. Number 5 is very prominent here. And in the near future, you have the Justice card with the Two of Cups and one more. Six of Swords and one more, actually. Six of Pentacles. So there's a lot of number 6. Two, but it could be 11. So this one, it's very like okay, they like you too the same way you like them, perhaps, this one. But it's just that perhaps your person I was gonna say put you on the pedestal, but it's not that vibe. It's just that your person is more like, give me something like extra, please, here. It's like prosperity and dynamic. Okay, so there's a lot of energy this person tunes into with you, which is completely normal, okay? They like you too, okay? This one, I'm happy to say that. Sometimes it's not easy to say how your crush feels about you. But this one, it's a genuine liking, okay? I like you, I believe in you even. I believe in you like that. And I feel full inside. It's like you kind of like fill up the void inside, that kind, okay? So how they feel about you with the Queen of Swords, it's more like perhaps I need to kind of be how I feel. Like I'm sure about it, okay? Sometimes the Queen of Swords has two sides, but here in this one, the sword is the main thing with the crown on top. So I know what my truth is, perhaps connected to how I feel towards you and how give me one more card. Yeah, it's already like you have the Star card here in reverse and the Ten of Cups. Okay, so I was seeking for some kind of truth because the Queen of Swords is really not a truth element. It's just like I'm sure about the truth that you're my shining star and I can have happiness with you. Why I'm kind of feeling this way is because I'm strong now, or I've always been strong, or I kind of like succeeded in my own path, perhaps my own purpose. I've succeeded in my own purpose, and that's why I want to kind of like say this to you, because I feel fulfilled, perhaps, connected to my life with yours, perhaps. And my challenge connected to the, you know, the romance here and the seriousness. But the romance is internal overall. The Queen of Swords energy is more outward, okay? So I'm more serious and bold like that, and more strategic thinker kind of person. Okay, the way I feel about you is overall it's going to be manifested in a more serious way. But internally it's very like mushy and cutesy and, you know, adorable like that. Male or female. And the challenge with the Eight of Wands is more to kind of like with the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups, like deal with the jealousy or deal with the fact that I want to be protective over you, because the Queen of Cups is that mother element that protects its babies, or that motherly emotional feeling of attachment and possessiveness. It could be good as it could be bad energy. But here the Swan with the Queen of Cups, the physical with the Eight of Wands, it's more like to show on a physical level that I do want to take care of you. It could be a guy here and say, I want to take care of you. Like, I want to play with your hair and I want to kind of like gaze in your eyes, that kind of cutesy stuff. And Nine of Cups, it's more like fight for you, be your knight in shining armor, or like fight for you, like help you emotionally, be there for you, or be your emotional support kind of energy here, even though it's not that vibe. But kind of show you that I'm strong enough to kind of protect you, your emotions, your honor, that kind. And in the initial energy, you have the King of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles. So how I felt about you is that for some of you, you were already mine to start off. Okay, so this is the person that you belong to, let's say. And if it's not, it's just that the person claimed you when there was nothing really. But it's more like with the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, how this crush feels about you. Interesting. I'm sorry, I'm looking at a like an eye, but in the eye I see another eye. So it's very interesting for me. It's kind of like spooked me off a bit, but anyways. So with the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, it's overall perhaps this could be a married situation, as if like there's third parties here and this is more like a crush. But then again, we're not really, I don't like to manifest those kind of stuff, but if it is gonna resonate, just take it. Okay? So with the King of Pentacles, it's more like I was a married man that was kind of like starting to kind of have feelings towards you. And not feelings though, serious about you. I was a married man or a married woman who started having being serious about you. With the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands, internally I recognized that I needed to change many stuff, because it's more like I didn't want to hurt you, I didn't want to hurt myself, I didn't want to kind of like ignore what we had and go at it in a more ego-driven way. With the Five of Wands, it's more like, no, I see though, I kind of see the things that other people, like I see how people see us perhaps, or I see how I have my own way of seeing also people, that kind. of energy. But this one, it could be that you could be both married, as I kind of remember one of my previous encounters. So we might be married, or one of us is married, okay? Or nobody's married here. They want to get married to you. That way. And they're kind of like having an internal battle because they recognize that they don't want to hurt you, or they don't want to hurt your reputation, or there might be like an older woman, younger man, or younger man, older woman kind of vibration here for some of you. And I'm aware of how people are going to see us. Okay, in the present moment, I'm aware of how people are going to see us, perhaps, this one. And in the near future, it's more like justice will be made for us. And I'm going to align with my purpose and, you know, let go of all the mental blockages and, like, focus on having that equal give and take with you. And be in a happier connection. Okay, so for some of you might not be together as you might be together. Okay, so for some of you, the energy in the like the ending energy, it's all internal. The 10 of Cups, the Star, it's all internal energies. Okay, the 2 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, 6 of Swords, and the 6 of Pentacles are all internal. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm gonna do this on a physical level, but I am thinking of doing them, that kind. Okay, so I'm thinking about having that happy ending with you. Why so? Because I'm successful in knowing what my purpose is, or understand the purpose of the relationship, let's say. And I might want to get married to you, and I'm not necessarily gonna kind of, it could also be that I'm asking you for an engagement. This one could be that I'm asking you to kind of get engaged with me, or want to do that. Why? Because I was slowly already suitor of yours. This one, I was already suitor of yours. And in the middle section, it's more like with the 5 of Wands. I don't really care how people are gonna see me. We might be young, or there might be some age difference here, or someone's married, someone's not, or 2 of you are married, etc., or everyone's single. Okay, it's just that there are certain blockages connected to people's judgments perhaps here, and not go really in my ego and kind of like think about what other people are gonna say about us, and just align. And you know, once I kind of come to that alignment point, I'm gonna feel internally very happy. Okay, because I want to kind of let go of certain thought patterns that don't serve me in an internal manner. And with the 6 of Pentacles, it's more like have that equal give and take with you. Okay, and you are dearly loved, whoever is here. Okay, and your person does have the belief, like they believe in a very good harmonious, prosperous dynamic. Like whenever I think of you, or my feeling space energy is that way. I have faith in the relationship. I have faith in you perhaps, or I have faith in us. Okay, that way. So that's how it is. So I hope it resonated, guys. I hope it gave you some kind of insight, or if it was entertaining for some people. Okay, because I know it was not. I took some piles very seriously. And the energies, I must say, were not necessarily all good, happy energies. Okay, but we needed to hear certain truth elements perhaps. And there's no real way of knowing until you get confirmation. Okay, like, or you kind of get that like wake up call, or that like see someone kissing them or something of the sort, or you see them like just ignoring you, instead of helping you out and stuff like that. Okay, so overall that was it. And if you want to dislike, comment down below. Thank you very much, and see you on my next video. Okay, so bye.